This is part 3, right? So now, what was I saying? Okay, it's COVID. Then Owami was like, it's COVID-19, you're not working, but you're still getting your money. You're just home because people cannot work. It's COVID after all. So why don't you clean, wash the dishes, cook, do all those chores so that I can work, I can focus more on my YouTube channel. Since well you are here, you might as well do that. Okay. You're also getting bored, you demand my time, or I mean decided to do what? To go buy him a PlayStation so that he can be distracted and not disturb her and demanding her time. Okay. Owami worked more and more. And I, according to my understanding, she gained more views because people are home, people are bored, people are on social media 24/7 to just keep themselves sane. People are not going to work. Obviously, they were watching every video on YouTube. So Owami started making a lot of money. She moved from making 20 something K to 34K the most, according to the guy. So now, because she's making more and more money, she was like, Owami is someone who likes money. And I think she was also influenced by social media, according to my own view. Even the way she likes makeup, it's because of what she sees on these platforms and all of that. The way she likes makeup, it's like she was influenced. There's nothing wrong with liking makeup. It's just an example of how she's being consumed by the Instagram life and all of that. So I think whatever that she's watching on Instagram is the type of life that she wanna live. So if you're not offering her that type of life, you're not man enough. She's that woman who will constantly compare her man to other men, making him to feel less of a man because he can't do what Sipo was the next door is doing. He cannot afford to build me a mansion. Look at your friends they have businesses, your friends have this and that. So she would do that to the husband. So the husband, big guy, started getting annoyed by all of this complaints from Owami. So what he decided to do is to go outside the marriage, look for someone who would make him feel like a man again. So he didn't just go all out. He started by just flirting on Facebook. And big guy, according to him, he says that according to his observations, Owami was already out of this marriage because of her actions. She looked like someone who was already done. Like she was not respecting him anymore. She was just like annoyed by him. And she would constantly complain about money and all of that. So big guy, that's when he realized that actually this marriage is over. So he was like, I also want out. And I know if I cheat, everything will come crumbling. So I feel like Owami was also annoyed by the finances, but she wouldn't know. Like she wanted another reason to leave, like cheating or something, so that she can paint him as this bad guy. You understand? So when big guy started flirting, Owami found out about the flirting. She was like, it's over. I feel like she was already out of the marriage. She was just waiting for something, an excuse that she can use and make it to seem very valid. Okay, cheating is cheating, but flirting, oh my word. Okay, anyway, let me not come with my own observations and my own speculations. It's fine. So that is how it happened. That's how. And apparently, Owami and Big Guy went through the most. There are times where he mentioned that he would insult his own mother because of how the ex-wife made him to believe that the mother is a witch and all of that. And he also says that people believe that he was bewitched because because the way he was providing for Owami, even that story where the young Owami's younger sister was pregnant, she moved in with them, and big guy said no. Actually, there was a time where he allegedly said that Owami said the younger sister must abort. Maybe she was looking at the finances and all of that, but Big Guy was like, no, she's not going to do that. I would rather use my own money to support her and the baby, and we can even call this baby ours. I think it's also because they didn't have a child of their own. So I think that's why also. So moving forward, the interview, I feel like Promise was professional. She did try to get Mugozi or to get Big Guy to be violent, how, but she was also respectful. She wanted him to say, like, to express a lot of things, but Big Guy was not. He was not budging. He would say things that we already know, that he has said on Linda Kyle's video. So there's somewhere where Promise was even on Owami's side. So I think Owami now, she's there on Instagram trying to prove a point that she's happy. She's there now with a guy who looks like a jollof, and I think it's a jollof because we know a jollof when we see one. Like their head, they're not shaped the same way as South African head. Like as South Africans, we can tell this one is from Zim, this one is from Nigeria, this one is from, like, we know how to differentiate them. Even their attire, the attire of Mugai, even the chains. South African men, they don't like all these chains and what. Umugai has chains, even the way he's like jollof. So girl, I think she's a jolofina. There's nothing wrong with girl because you want the money, so go for it, okay? So that's how I see it, guys. I'm happy that also Big Guy is happy. His business is blooming. He even found a woman that he also wants to get married. He says that soon they will go to do introductions, and he really wants to marry the woman. But he wouldn't reveal the woman's age. Why? Is she older than him or what? Like, I don't know why he wouldn't reveal her age. Anyway, guys, I think I've been talking and talking and talking. That's how I saw the interview, and I was just trying to summarize it, but I think I've talked a lot. It's more than a summary right now. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do, because we are at 890 something subscribers, guys. We're trying to reach 1,000. Okay, so that I also don't make these videos for free, I can get some machanguras, guys. Please. Okay, thank you so much. Bye. Good night.